Hello, my name is Angela Osborne, and I'm the Regional Director for Security, Technology, and Consulting for Guidepost Solutions. It's a pleasure to be talking with you today about a very interesting case study that Guidepost currently conducted. A little bit of information about Guidepost. We are a team of about 255 employees across 17 offices. We have a very diverse team from expert security technology consultants to former prosecutors to forensic specialists. Really, Guidepost has it all for monitoring, compliance, and security technology consulting. As I mentioned, we operate across 17 offices with international offices in London, Singapore, and Bogota. For a little bit of information about me, I come from a physical security background. I'm a physical security professional and private certified investigator through ASIS International, and I sit on their professional standards board. Today, I work with very diverse clients across healthcare, education, and legal fields. Our client came to us with concerns regarding threatening and harassing messages sent to employees. This was an educational institution, and these messages were particularly jarring for the people receiving them. They had threatening and inappropriate content, including content of a sexual nature. It was a very serious situation, and people were very concerned. Originally, we had worked with this client to provide physical security assessments across its campuses, and they reached out to us due to our dual role in providing monitoring, compliance, and investigations. Our role really expanded considerably with this project. We provided forensic support to identify the sender of these messages. We reviewed social media monitoring content to identify when this person would make posts online and make sure to collect those posts so that we could provide them to law enforcement as well. We also provided extensive support to the victims involved in this situation. They're dealing with a very challenging situation, and many had not experienced something like this in the past. So we tried to make sure we were providing additional protection measures for them, both physically on campus and also for their residences, and to provide for them in transit as well. For instance, as we were taking them to and from different court hearings to obtain restraining orders and orders of protection. In addition, we provided a very extensive review of the security measures in place at the offices where these individuals were working to help increase the additional protective measures to keep people safe while on site. Now, naturally, during this period, we're also working within the COVID-19 situation, adding some complexity to the challenges that we were facing. We also brought on board our partners, our forensic psychologists and psychiatrists, to conduct a violence risk assessment on the individuals sending these messages. Their insights were really invaluable. We found a number of concerns that related to this person's chance of becoming a serious stalker. And so we were able to provide this information to law enforcement, as well as a very extensive timeline of the review of messages and the information that we had obtained through our investigation. I like to consider too that we're working within a very unique contextual environment right now. Obviously, our client can control some elements. They can control facilities, their staff members to an extent, and their assets. There are other people they can influence, like contractors, suppliers, lenders, partners. But then we're all dealing within a very challenging environment overall, considering the COVID situation, economic challenges seen today, and of course, divisive political situation. And I'd like to recommend that people think about the safety and security in place for their staff members, thinking that more people are spending considerable amounts of time online. We are seeing an increase in situations of people sending these threatening and harassing messages, and I do postulate that this will likely continue in the future. After we worked to a successful resolution with our client on this matter, we actually had a number of clients reach out to us with very similar challenges. That's like why I'd like to point out to a few key considerations. And what I'd like to focus on is training and awareness. It's really important that we reach out to our clients, to our employees, staff members, Make sure that they have the tools to operate effectively in this more virtual environment. These can include trainings regarding privacy and social media, so people know what's safe to post online and what are areas to avoid or try to obscure to help their footprint while they're online. I hope you've enjoyed this case study, and should you have any additional questions on it, you're certainly welcome to reach out to me or to any member of our Guidepost team. I do hope you enjoyed the rest of this conference. Thank you so much for your time.